For me, mornings are pretty similar. Kat usually gets up a bit earlier, heads to work. I get to sleep in an extra 15 minutes, hang out with Link, make some breakfast, coffee, breakfast today, bagel, mango, coffee, and a piece of prosciutto. Oh, we're pouring the coffee.
Then before I head off to my studio, I'll take Link out for his morning walk. What's nice is we actually live like pretty much on the University of Toronto's campus, so great place to walk Link. He can do his morning business, get a little roam around, and obviously it's a beautiful campus. Then I'll load Link into my car and then grab packages from the concierge. I saw that I had a box from MSI. That's mean. Will the box fit is the question.
No.
Moment of truth.
No.
No. Damn it.
Open it up and we'll put it one by one.
So we can get laptop 1, laptop 2, and 3.
It all fits.
You look right at this?
What up, man? This is Conrad.
Conrad.
The best guy in the city of Toronto. This is my best friend. He's the YouTuber and the best porch ever. You see this? And the other guy, Crybaby's in the car too.
Link is in the car. Okay, stay. My concierge guys are honestly the best. I'm gonna miss them when we finally move. So it is officially a 4-kilometer drive, 2.5 miles to the studio. Let's drive. We made it, Link. So it's interesting. I've come to realize with all these laptops, it is, putting these on the table here, MSI's 20th anniversary, their 20th birthday of making laptops. Happy birthday, MSI. This is the typical view that most of you guys see. If I look at my A cam right here, this is the regular set, but since you're in a day in my life, you can actually see a larger view of the chaos of everything kind of around the set. So I will click this to here. And typically when I come into the studio, this is where I take the hot seat to look at new product. But because we are celebrating a birthday, MSI has actually sent over some of their older laptops. So 20 years ago, MSI had their first laptop, was codenamed the MS-1003. I was 14 years old. You can do the math on that one. And obviously they've evolved into what they are today. If we kind of take a look at like their timeline, in 2007, they had the GX600, and that was the world's first overclockable gaming laptop. They got into the peripheral space. They partnered up with SteelSeries, Killer Network, Dyn Audio, professional gaming teams, etc. They've really come a long way. In 2013, they had the GS70, and that was their first thin and light performance laptop. And then coming to 2014, we had this relic, and I'll just kind of look at my A-roll cam here. This is the Dominator Pro, the GT72. And this is almost like we are unboxing a little piece of history here. This is super cool. So even looking at some of these ports here, we've got a full on Ethernet port. We have a VGA connector, so RIP to that one. HDMI, obviously that's not 2.1, and a SATA port. But the inside of this, if you brought this thing to school, to LAN parties, you would literally be all the rage. Like, look at how small actually this little trackpad is. We've definitely grown in size from that, but even some of these stickers here. So this had the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 670, so if you played like the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare, some of the original Halos, those were some of the games you were rocking a decade ago. That brings back like some really happy memories like on my end. Killing spree. And obviously as time went on, we got into like next year, that was the GT80. That was like a full-on desktop replacement that had a mechanical keyboard. And with the popularity of their gaming laptops, and as these evolved and got less chunky, this one is a hefty little guy, they kind of branched out into creating different styles of laptops. So creator-based laptops for obviously stuff that I do like on social. That's obviously evolved. Business and productivity-based laptops. In 2020, we had the Creator 17, and that was the first laptop with mini LED. 2023, which was already last year, we had the Prestige 13. That's really focused on productivity. That laptop came in at less than 990 grams. Like, that's how much better we've got. And then obviously coming to 2024, we've actually shifted to things like gaming handheld. So this is the MSI Claw. Obviously this is their first like gaming console or gaming handheld console. And I was actually lucky enough to have the chance to check out MSI's HQ in Taiwan. I got to see all of their testing facilities. I even saw where they tested out games. Like I said, like I'm a big OG StarCraft player, going from like StarCraft 1 from the 1990s, like once again, dating myself, into StarCraft 2. And then that has led us to these two guys. So obviously these are two very different laptops, like their Titan series. This is like their flagship. This is really meant to handle all of the modern AAA titles. So if we just quickly take a look at this, it's the Titan 18. This is literal top of the line. So this has got like the RTX 4090, 128 gigs of RAM. You know what, if we actually compare these two, you can obviously see a bit of a change in design language. Things that are iconic still, obviously that dragon logo that has continued. We've got Lucky the Dragon. This is actually one of my cool mementos from that MSI trip. Brought this guy back home. He sits on my shelf. He's dope, he's cool, he's lucky. They built laptops that are obviously way lighter, like this Prestige one, so you can see the size comparison and the difference here. This one is way lighter, way thinner, way easier to kind of carry around. And the design language of these productivity laptops, they're sleek, they look good, and even when they collab with brands like Mercedes. So I took a look at one of their Mercedes AMG laptops. That thing was kind of next level, but first and foremost, it's about performance. They've always been focused on getting the ultimate performance out of some of their gaming laptops. And as they continue to innovate and push new features into their tech, for example, this year AI is such a big one. They've developed MSI AI engine. You've obviously got Microsoft Copilot across all of these. And coolly enough, they actually have a 20th anniversary booth set up in Toronto, my hometown. That's where we are. So as this is a bit of a vlog, we can actually go check it out. It's at a place called the X. If any of you are fellow Torontonians, you know it's like quintessential Toronto to head to the exhibition place, the CNE, for fun, for games, for eating good food, for winning a couple new prizes. And obviously we can check out their booth. So let's kind of go on to there as our next stop in my day. It's currently like 11:30. I'm just gonna shoot a bit of B-roll for all these product and aesthetic shots. And then from there, let's head to the X.
Let's go to the X. Oh, baby. Let's go to the X.
So if you actually want to see like true day in the life stuff, we've just gone to like downtown Toronto to get thumbnail of, obviously it's overblown. CN Tower is this way. Brought the laptop out for the thummy, the things we do. And it's actually quite busy outside. And after this, or I guess now, because we got the thumbnail, we'll flip to it, heading to CNE. Let's go to the X. Funnily enough, so many people message, there's an ad of me like at Union Station. Weird to see myself. Now we're going to the X. Now we're going. Hectic, we made it. So we've officially arrived, and it is honestly busier than I thought for the first day of the X, and we've come to the MSI booth, like I said. So obviously the first thing that you see, 20th anniversary. It's crazy to think that they've been around obviously for so long. And inside of the booth, they've got some fun little games, obviously showcasing some of the partnerships that they've been working on. For example, the one with Mercedes Motorsport AMG. Can't wait to win my first CNE prize. Goes down. Oh. So to give you like a pretty much good layout of the booth, it's divided into 6 different areas. In this area, they actually have this cool, history thing coming from the old, so some of these older laptops to their new collabs. This is a cool 20th year journey photo wall, and if we actually slot myself right into here, 2012 is actually when my first video went live, but you can see all the way from 2004 spanning to 2024, 20 years of awesomeness from MSI. So I'm gonna try to win Lucky the Dragon. In the second area, they're talking about performance. So obviously they're rocking the latest internals. They've got that collab with Intel, so rocking the latest Core i9. So to the next area, this is all around a thermal solution. So they obviously have the vapor chamber cooler, and you can see some of the laptops here. They've got the Katana 17, the Pulse 17, and the actual difference between MSI's vapor chamber compared to some of the other competitors. Third, talking about magnesium alloy. So for some of their lighter laptops, maybe some of the ones that are more business or productivity oriented, you can see that it's a 33% lighter, but still 60% stronger than regular aluminum. And obviously with all new laptops this year, they're loaded with AI. So for example, MSI AI Engine, they've also got AI Artist and Noise Cancellation Pro. Last but not least, have to get to the Claw. So this is probably one of the best handheld gaming consoles or portable gaming consoles right now. You're pretty much able to play AAA titles on the go in handheld, and that is pretty much a quick tour of the MSI booth here at the CNE at the X. So if you have time, check it out. I'm gonna go get ripped off by some more Carnival games as per tradition. I'm gonna win something before today is over. Devastating. So after spending all my money on that Infernal soccer game, which I used to like crush, like absolutely kill as a kid, spent a lot of money on that, spent some money on donuts, I can successfully say I did not win anything other than my MSI plushie. So if you happen to be a winner like me, come, you can win something always for free. And I'm just about to head out now. My studio is actually like a 10-minute walk this way. And I'm gonna go bow my head in shame, and Link has a new chew toy. What is that? Shall we go outside for a bit? Okay, come on. So the day is winding down. Link is super happy with his little MSI toy. Link, is that your new toy? Okay, so that is a day in my life. As the day winds down, it's getting a bit dark, to be honest. So nothing much is gonna happen for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna hang out with Link, give him a walk, maybe make a dinner. It's interesting being in like the tech space. It's obviously really different and being pretty unique. I get to do some pretty cool things in the city, but sometimes my like favorite part is just coming back home, hanging out with Kat, with Link. Okay, you can have it. What a lot of people don't see is now what the editing process is like. So still have to edit this entire video. That will still take hours. That will be like an all-nighter, but hope you guys enjoyed a bit of a glimpse. If you're in the city, head down to the X, down to the CNE. You can win something, even if you suck at all the other games like I do. Catch you guys on one of my next ones. Peace.